Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something really cool, words that you can actually hear. Seriously, we're talking about a special kind of word that turns silent reading into a full-on sound experience.
Okay, let's just jump right in with one single word. Look at it. Crackle. You can almost hear it, can't you? That sharp, snapping sound. Maybe it's a cozy fire or dry leaves under your feet.
So, what is it about a word like this that gives it so much power? Well, it's because it taps directly into our sense of hearing, creating an instant sound effect right inside our minds.
And this amazing tool has a name, a big one, onomatopoeia. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, but it's for a really simple, totally brilliant idea, words that sound just like the thing they're describing. So the official definition is refreshingly simple. An onomatopoeia is just a word that imitates or mimics a real-world sound. It's language at its most basic, its most direct. No guesswork needed. And you know what? You already know dozens of these. Think about it. The buzz of a bee, the hiss of a snake, the splash of a stone hitting the water, or that steady tick-tock of a clock. They're all onomatopoeia, and they're so intuitive they feel almost universal.
Okay, so now let's get you to the point where you can spot these sound words like a pro. I've got a simple little toolkit for you to identify onomatopoeia wherever it pops up.
Here are 4 super easy tricks you can use. So whether you're, analyzing a poem, just reading a novel for fun, or even prepping for an exam, these steps are going to sharpen your skills.
First up, the sound and the word test. This one's the most intuitive. Just read the word and ask yourself a simple question. Does it instantly make me hear something in my head? If the answer is yes, you've probably found one.
Next, let's try the replace it test. Check out the difference here. The fire burned tells you what's happening, which is fine, but the fire crackled makes you hear it. See how taking that word away just strips all the sound right out of the scene?
Third thing to look for, is the word a direct copy of a real-world sound? Is it trying to mimic nature, like the patter of rain, an animal, like the chirp of a bird, or a machine, like the honk of a car? If it's a direct copy of a sound, you've got onomatopoeia.
And finally, keep your eyes peeled for the movement and sound duo. This happens a lot. Words that describe an action also describe the sound that action makes. Think about it. Leaves don't just move, they rustle. Waves don't just hit the shore, they splash.
So why do writers even bother with these sound words? Well, it's definitely not by accident. They are deliberately, carefully building entire auditory worlds for us to step right into. It's like they're a sound designer for your imagination.
And this shows you how different types of sounds create totally different feelings. You've got the gentle gurgle of a river, which feels peaceful. But then you have the harsh screech and honk of city life, which builds this incredible sense of chaos and energy.
But what's the real impact here? Why is adding a little bit of sound so important, so crucial to the whole art of writing?
It's because onomatopoeia is one of the most powerful ways to make writing truly immersive. It doesn't just tell you something is happening, it makes you feel it. It pulls you right into the scene, it dials up the emotion, and it can even give a poem its own unique beat. Just think about how sharp sounds like crack and thud create a harsh rhythm, while softer sounds like murmur or hush create a gentle one. It literally turns reading from just a visual act into a full sensory experience.
To put it as simply as possible, onomatopoeia creates sound pictures. It is the most direct way for an author to completely bypass description and just plug the sounds of their world directly into your brain.
So the next time you're reading a book, or honestly, even just sitting quietly, listen. Just listen to the world around you. What words would you use to describe the hum of your computer, or the drip of a faucet, or the rumble of traffic outside? The world is just full of onomatopoeia, waiting for you to hear it.